if I have my overlay above it, it messes things up. So resume. Oh wait a minute, we gotta go to options real quick because we gotta do graphics. That's the other thing. Oh god, no. That'd be a little too much. Come on, where is it? That's a little better. I think for some odd reason, the dang settings file reverts back to whatever, even though I have it so that it can't do it. It still likes to start off in a windowed mode, and then when you're playing on a whatever we got here. Okay, so I forgot what case we were working on. Oh, I think it is the silk stocking. And do we have any background information, my lovely wife? Do we know if it's based on a real?
Based on a 1947.
Loosely based on a 1947 case. Rosenda Mondragon.
Ah, Phelps.
Oh.
I was just discussing with Finn Barr here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Interesting.
Yeah, my real name. You can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. You seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first
Oh.
struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks
so we
Menendez
can find John Marston's hat in,
well, young
in
Phelps,
LA Noire.
you win some and you lose some in police work.
Okay.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys!
Over the moon, boys!
Couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi.
Okay, well,
Get
once
out
we
there
get there.
and catch me noticing.
It is the only, yeah, we didn't see a murder, did we? We just have a place to go.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one would be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their door.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all.
You see I'm fighting crime here. I didn't think I was going to stop there.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, it's just feet. Look at feet.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you
Well,
when you're ready.
Okay. Now, wait a minute. We can go left. I don't know. Well, it's because it's homicide. Yeah. Well, I mean, let's see. You were saying something in this trash can over here? Where? And adjacent to the crime scene. That's what we're looking for. Oh, this is not John Marston's hat.
Antonio. It's a start.
Alright. Cause like I mean, I see a dumpster. Let's see, there's a trash can. Right now we're on the hunt for the missing John Marston cat.
May as well follow the trail.
Oh. Well, we're gonna check the body first here. Oh, boobies. Let's see. Ooh, that's a pretty...
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Oh. Ooh, there's flies.
Kiss the blood, BD.
She got a joint in her hand? Oh.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Alright. Oh,
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
ooh, that one, I mean, that was literally ripped. Look, you can see the bone. So, wait a minute, what? So far, I've got a lady's hat and blood trail. Oh, okay. Lady's hat and blood trail. Oh, God, quit picking up her arm. Whee! It didn't, like, well, it still didn't register. Well, I probably have the other part
The evidence in the
somewhere.
Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered.
Yeah, we know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Alright, let's see. Alright, we got the stocking.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
What you got in the bush, buddy? Get away. Get out of my way. So soft. So far I've got lady's hat, blood trail, bloodied stocking. Alright, well, we'll look around. Well, let's see if we follow the blood trail. We found her hat. Alright. And then it goes this way. Okay. There's a shoe.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
Oh. Alright, more blood.
On it goes.
Let's see, please. Lady's hat, blood trail, bloodied stocking, personal effects. So far.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Moe's kill. I don't think it's relevant. See, is that... It's not John Marston's cap. Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, the arson case. Oh, there's a shiny.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook.
Why would I read that?
Think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Key. Dot pattern note. There's the library card. Maybe. Nope. Dot pattern note.
It's got to be a code or a cipher.
I'm just trampling blood everywhere.
Where are you taking us?
See, this is the problem. If you don't press up all the way, you just he'll climb back down. Yeah, it's like some of the most annoying controls ever. Fly pigeons. Mike Tyson does have pigeons. And this is A Maldonado.
This is A Maldonado. Could it be Antonio Maldonado? Clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
Dot pattern notes.
There you go, Phelps. He's got a new M.O. I told you it looks like that.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
See, well, what the hell was in the envelope? Come on, by hand. Open. No. Oh my god. One more time. Because they, you know, gotta open it. And then open. No. No. I don't know.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Key, dot pattern, no personal effects. Bloodied stocking, blood trail, lady's hat. We don't have the library card. That's the only one I'm missing.
Trail points up.
Well, let's go climbing then. See, we got
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance? Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Okay, that's the updated blood trail. Oh yeah, we got.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Alright, well. So we're gonna cut to a cutscene now. Yep. There it is. And both. Well, I mean. You see, but that is not John Marston's hat. Okay. It could be a nod to RDR. Or okay. Okay.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
Right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we close the case.
Ah, Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he close the book?
He's got a confession.
Real murder.
And, you know, there's ways of getting it.
I'm sure.
I will tell you that damn, like, trumpet playing in the background. Like, I don't know, like, it reminds me of, like, that one, like, Family Guy ending where they were talking about all of the gangster, like, the mobster movies. How you can't hear the dialogue over the friggin' flaring trumpet.
Drove me up to Mohawk.
Wait just a moment!
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPenta, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
How do I go start looking around here?
Go to room 5 upstairs.
Well, do I gotta talk to the chick first?
Do not talk to her first.
Alright.
Before speaking with Miss LaPenta,
Mm-hmm.
investigate Antonia's room located upstairs in room 5.
You look at that?
Alright, that's
Someone's turned the place over.
Further to my previous correspondence on August 7th, I am writing to inform you that a petition to a superior court of the state of California has been accepted.
Okay, we have an address.
However, I told your husband, Angel Christopher Maldonado, residing at 304 30 whatever.
which is a real case. It's true.
Really?
She served her husband. She got wasted. Served her husband divorce papers.
Okay, so
They are at 2:30 a.m. in the morning. She went out. She was drunk and he dressed the bottle.
oh,
And I didn't read more.
okay.
But
Oh.
she was ready to
A smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Alright.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Oh,
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
charm bracelet. Iron ticket, broken window, attorney's letter, charm bracelet photograph. Alright. So that's it, eh? Now I'll go back down and talk. See, that's what's weird. If you go in here, the music is like very Roger Rabbit-y. Huh? What? Okay, Clue. It's just got that friggin', you know, that bass, boom, boom, but then you walk outside, and it stops. And then, boom, 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 boom. Okay. I just was checking it out. I thought that was just kind of funny. Oh yeah, we're in the
Mrs.
car.
Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Do your best. Possible suspects.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
The movements of the victim.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I've no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
Evidence of break-in?
You've had a break-in?
No! That can't be true.
Evidence? No.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Break down a marriage.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we could check out the El Dorado one.
Okay, so there's a nifty car somewhere. Oh, alright, we're going there next, I think. Alright. Maldonado residence or El Dorado Bar?
A nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3. No big deal. After a while,
Let's hope there's no train coming.
But Angel, he's
Oh,
a young
God
mature
bless
man.
America.
It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure. A woman taking control over his life?
then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Alright. Should we go see what one it is? So this is one of these is a, and it's probably the yellow one. So this is a cop car.
With dental toothpaste.
It's the Mercury Custom.
Film and
Huh?
The Mercury Custom is what you're looking for.
Alright, let's go check out these just for fun.
a new brightness and
Ah, there's a Ford Custom. And then, I don't know, the truck. Hey, I think these are all new.
this is
I'm just confusing the living hell out of. See this thing?
pancakes made with Mullingar flour.
Oh, I thought those were. I thought it was a cop car.
Satisfying.
Can we still go to the? it's like messing with him. Come on, get out of the way. Uh-oh. Gotta.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Alright. Any clues around here? Or no? Just go.
The only thing I have is
Alright,
Phelps,
so...
this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Alright. Let's brawl.
I got 100
Whack,
pounds
whack,
in me
whack.
right now. Now look, I don't want
Whack, whack.
I got nothing to say.
Oh. Oh. Come on. Whack. No.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
We should get the whole place to going over and talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Circumstantial.
Hold on. And we're going to the kitchen. Yeah, I wish we had a detective sense.
Just picked Fruit Market.
Oh.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
This will take some explaining.
Bloody shirt. No.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movement. Got no alibi.
Is it? I mean, that's it right in here? And there's nothing in the... I'm gonna take it on. Sweet baby Jesus. Your hat's on the floor, Finbar. I'm gonna stomp on it. Take it up. Take it up. Take it up. Alright, so I walk out.
What do you want?
LAPD, we're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
No good. Nobody here.
Alright, just to make sure. No, the clues that I found are... I mean, I found a bloodied shirt.
That's the one that counted?
Yeah. What else is supposed to?
I don't know. The fucking just Fruit Market box on the floor and then the matchbox. I don't know if it was a
Yeah, they do as location. Oh.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kid. LAPD, were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Hello?
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
The hired help at the El Dorado might have seen the robbing the night she died. Maybe the regulars too. Check it out.
Hired help where? See, I think we can exit out of here now. Should we take off on freaking Finbar?
KTPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
11K, en route.
We gotta go.
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No, a broad drinks. She gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off.
We got that call.
She ends up in an alleyway. Sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times, Carl.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. You don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
Letters? Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? Fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
And there's the noir part. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk. Wow, Finbar, you totally lost your hat.
Can I get you?
LAPD, Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah, me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. What did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs.
Where's that goddamn...
Divorce papers? Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
No. I wonder if that actually, I mean, I don't know, I wonder, well, they're just divorce papers. But, let's see. Missing jewelry
Can you
is
remember
out.
what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
In the real case,
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order.
Okay.
The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
The second one was the truth.
She attract any interest?
Alright.
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Is there anything else in this bar we can...
Want a tip? Refill my coffee next time, honey.
You ought to meet those buddies. Nice. Really.
A waitress.
Sir, do you work here?
I have another.
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
Fruit Market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. Don't tell them where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks.
Maldonado.
Just picked Fruit Market. That's where Antonia went to call for a cab last night.
So, alright, so what do I gotta do? Alright, I go and I talk to that guy. Now I can either go...
Where's that goddamn place?
Run.
Alright, so go to Central.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 415.
11K, officer needs help. 415 shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 11K, code 3.
Come on out, Jimmy. I won't let them hurt you. Not my honey boy.
I told you not to call me that, woman. Now shut the hell up.
You shut the hell up.
That the lady of the house? It's a nice story. Two old lovebirds just moved in together.
Now watch this one.
They had a falling out, and he chased her across the yard with a 12 gauge.
They had a falling out, and they
Now
chased her across the yard with a 12 gauge. Uh-oh.
Get the bastard!
Come on, come on.
Give yourself up! Now! You're a cop killer! Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist. Surrender now, or I will use deadly.
Oh, God.
What have they done to you?
We shot him. I got that guy on speed dial. I feel bad because Galloway lost his hat. What the hell are you doing? Keep going, you jackass. Oh no!
I get the point.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said, don't scare him anymore.
Well, I played a game. I'm going to wait for you.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
It is possible it could very well be.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never fired my gun.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know.
Now watch that whole thing. Because whatever I swear, like...
Come on in, Phelps.
I saw smoke the entire time.
Pleased to meet you, sir. This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the spares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and type from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Oh.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
I want to make comments about it. Who knows the name?
Heap upon thy soul by virtue
of this curse.
Ill deeds, then be thou damned, beholding good, both infinite as if the universe, and thou, and thy self-torturing solitude, an awful image of calm power. So, not thou sittest, but the hour come when thou must appear to be that which thou art internally, and after many a false and fruitless crime, scorn track thy lagging fall through boundless space and time. I don't know.
That's why we called you
It's
in.
not
Do you think it's
Bukowski.
original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nut job's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what does it
That
got
was
to do with the case?
Shelley,
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus
the
was a titan,
guy who
a superhuman character who
married
defied the
Mary
gods to bring fire
Wollstonecraft
to
Shelley,
humanity.
who
The
wrote
Dahlia guy believes he's
Frankenstein.
Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about
That's,
the
I
link
mean,
to the
that's a
Henry
cool
case?
story
You
right
could have
there.
got the
Just
wording
like
from the papers.
because
I should
Lord
say he was
Byron
fiendishly
gathered
keen on
a,
taking
had a
measure
dinner
of
party,
What's happening
and
with the
they
Maldonado case?
all wrote
We had the
ghost
husband in custody.
stories
We haven't interviewed him yet.
to scare each
Well,
other.
upstairs then, lads, and see if
And
we
she
can break
wrote
him.
Frankenstein. Yeah,
Parker or Green?
when she was like 19 years old or something. All right, now where were we going?
Why is the word abbreviation?
Oh, the dude. All right.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Hey, I see you found your hat, bud.
Isn't he the cop that won a
Huh?
medal for solving all those cases?
Hey, you the cop got a medal for solving all the cases? Which interview room? Ah, I guess this one.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Alright,
So your wife
contact
paid you a
victim.
visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
Liar.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her.
Oh, the husband
I
tell
think you
that.
killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
I gotta go all the way down. See, I want to know what that dot pattern note is.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her, and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out, and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford Coupe.
I mean, in the club with my homies.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was
Trying
divorcing
to
you.
get a little
Is that
beat.
why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Alright, lie.
I don't
Divorce
believe you, Angel.
papers?
She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Divorce papers?
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
True.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Ah, the bloodstained shirt.
Your wife has
It's
been
actually
brutally
lined.
murdered. So how do you explain your shirt
Okay.
being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
What the hell? I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said, don't spare him nothing more.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him. Serious. That line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his brother. We'll get to the market, the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw an angel drag his old lady off into the mountain. In case he can shut my hole up.
Tomorrow is a busy day. We got things to do. We got eggs to lay. We got ground to dig and worms to scratch. Take some balls and get chicks to hatch. Ain't nobody here but us chickens. Ain't nobody here at all. So quiet yourself and stop that fuss. Ain't nobody here.
What do we got now? Oh, okay. It is a code. Alright.
Handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start and saved
Yeah,
ourselves a
talk to
day's
them.
legwork.
Are you working Friday night? We should go out after.
That Finney right there. So talk to this guy.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Distinctive necklace.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Doubt. Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Contacted
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me
Really?
back until last night.
No, the bartender at El Dorado?
Yeah.
Is the bartender from How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where did she
Woman's
go
a
from
victim.
here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer a driver, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
I could always use intuition. Truth?
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem?
Shh.
Alright. Oh, we're going through these doors. Huh? It's funny because if I tap this button, I can kind of give Cole a limp. Or let's see. Sorry. Just walk in, kicking doors.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Are you working Friday night? We can go out after.
Ooh, there's a knife.
Why cut someone who's already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war.
Just don't know how to dance the bebop.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
What? Oh, god dang it.
I got a call back to that universal chorus line.
Wives, submit to your husbands to the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body, of which he is the Savior. Oh, alright, yeah. There you go. Okay. I might.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy. Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Oh yeah, here we go.
You gotta get me closer.
I am
It's
trying to
almost
get...
too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect. Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Show me your hands!
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in
Freaking
peace.
Galloway is just pounding.
I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury.
Partner's hat falling off.
Yeah.
I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Alright, let's see. Because we do have to go back and do a couple of... there goes... he grabs himself a bottle of... you know, a whole case of vino there. Ooh. Valorous. With the body on his doorstep, the DA may look to send Clemfini to the gas chamber.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching. They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads. How can we fail, Skip, with the Shadow leading the show? Who the fuck is the Shadow? Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. You never hear the bastard coming. Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju?
So that's
Where were you dragged up? A
case?
swamp?
Oh. Oh, no more naked ladies. The white shoe slang, huh? Oh, here, and then here's the killing. There's the white shoes. There's Michael Myers.
Get out of the road!
Oh, is she drunk again? I think she's drunk.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps.
Laura Trelstad. The real life. Okay, so this is loosely based on the real life murder of Laura Trelstad.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have
I
confessed
want to put
in
him
a
down
short
in one
case.
round.
Great people will let us know in good time.
Fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
You don't have California's lowest back, so I want to stop. As long as the brick holds up to San Quentin, there always be killers in this town.
Oh.
Greetings from sunny California. I just want to stop.
See, I don't know. Oh, interesting. Yeah, basically, like every lady in the 40s. Oh, well, we're gonna solve it.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on the record give me a reputation. You don't want to turn into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean.
Sure they haven't updated the graphics for this, but just the fact that, like,
sometimes you just
you look around and you see it, like, the reflection of the world in the rain. That's not at all. It's weird that you get the jaggies and you look at the body.
Possible 415, Calvera Street Plaza, Unit A, code 3, identified.
11K, go ahead.
11K, roger. Citizen reports at 415 and Calvera Street Plaza. 11K.
You're crazy.
Well, I'm crazy. It's your fault. Running around behind my back. How am I supposed to trust you, goddammit?
Whoa, sir. I think you ought to calm down.
Mind your own goddamn business. Why is everybody always on my case?
Oh.
Watch it!
Oh my god. She just got plowed.
Old man!
Get the bag.
Oh, damn. I don't have my gun out. Watch this, though, again. Because whatever, this chick, she's going to get plowed. Like, she runs away and
Any Century unit possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
I'm going right here. Alright. We're not going to watch the whole... Alright, see what?
Watch it!
Oh!
Give it up, old man!
Oh, that's too soon.
Reinforcements are on the way. Seats at 6.
I'm sitting there just, I don't know. I just shot the guy multiple times in the waist. Probably severed a femoral artery.
Car 11K. Code 4 at Alvera Street, but I'll need an ambulance. Shots fired. Suspect is down.
Roger on your ambulance 11K. All units be advised code 4 at the Alvera Street Plaza.
Oh. Let's see. I just got Johnny on the spot. They're routed. Yeah. Very cinematic, but I can't see anything. And I think oh, there it is.
That guy there will lead us up.
Stealing myself, I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead body. I used to sing it. Another gig is working homicide dogs.
Detectives. Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar. I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
Nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body? Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks.
I like
superficial injuries.
You see,
Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple
the
braided.
coroner's hat. I mean, he looks like a guy who would
From a
rock the
temperature,
feather.
maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night. Usual head injuries. Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one. At least she was left clothed. I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity. Green silk dress is very distinctive.
So this is where they actually found the
No.
trail stab.
And no handbag or other personal effects.
Oh. Oh. Oh, and then it's the same little rope.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Alright, I found the laundry label. See, they probably couldn't, I don't know. I'm sitting here thinking, I mean, she probably wasn't found naked, like, so that's...
No drag marks. The killer was moving around, surveying the scene. Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Time of death, laundry label, blueprints, tire tracks. What is this? $5. Hey, Galloway.
Nope.
Yeah. Today.
You're clear to work, Detective.
Alright, I guess we got a call back there. Uh-oh. Oh. On this case? Oh.
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Okay, we got suspicious person.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
I saw that awful hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Okay. First, I'm gonna go check out. I was just checking out the cars, man. Cause like that's a corner car.
Finally picked her
No,
up.
Chevrolet civilian van. What about this guy?
Out of a 40.
See, I think that's the same one as that one. That's the same one. Is it the same one as that one? Yeah, it is. Galloway's like, what the heck are you doing, Phelps? Go to the game well. what I was trying to do.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment.
What?
Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks.
So is this why they call it Signal Hill? No, that's an oil thing. So where should we go next? Superior Laundry Service. Let's go check it out. Oh. You getting in, bud?
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the thick. The last bodies had something written on it. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow.
Can't be the same guy, I'm saying. Right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
Look out, lady. I'm driving here.
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD, were investigating a case and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
Mrs. T. Terrelson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
That's what we should do. That's exactly what we're gonna do. What?
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic type, so a particular disposition.
Nothing to do with the hobo camp? Do you need to bother? Oh. I see the kids.
Hello? Yes? Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
that... procedure. You see to your girls.
It happened during the whole,
like...
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. Want to hear something funny, Tarleton? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules them out.
To check if she was a regular. I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Well, I'm searching.
Incidental.
Alright, so you got the matchbook in there. Anything in the kids' room?
I don't think this is going to help us. Junk.
Junk. So judgy. Shit. Alright, so we got that, and the kitchen.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Let's see, there's a note. Let's look at the note.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Tells you a lot. Me, holding collections.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
Alright. Alright. Alright, there's a purse.
So she went out without her handbag? She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
It's a terrible thing. Bird's bee.
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Oh, alright. So let's see, what do we got for clues so far? Matchbook and victim's handbag. That's it? Oh, and boots.
You can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
Oh god. Yeah.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
Is that where we're going, to the boat? Hmm.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
So we gotta go to the phone.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks for your help.
So, I got, for my clues, I got the matchbook, victim's handbag, muddy boots, wet jacket, bow rope. Alright, now I start interrogating this motherfucker.
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Alright, possible suspects.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
I think you're lying, Lars. I think you were mad at your wife for embarrassing you in front of your friends. I think you came back here and strangled her and then dumped her body on the hill.
You think I strangled my wife? How do you expect to prove that?
Your wife was strangled with triple braid rope. The bow line from your boat is a perfect match.
Look, I know this looks bad. But I'm gonna have to come to terms with the fact that I let her go.
Alibi
You
for
said you went
Lars.
to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes.
What?
Bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Barron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me.
Because it was
I go and bring her home.
just, it was so easy to get away with shit back then. I mean, like John Mulaney, I think has that, like, whatever, I mean, talks about, you know, whatever, back in the 40s or back, you know, back then, whatever, you could, the easiest way to get away with a crime was to just not be there. I mean,
Mr. Terrell,
what are we going to do with the body? I don't know, line it up with some chalk.
Yeah, I think she was.
I'm going to go on with my hunch. What? Okay, shit. What was the last one? No.
Spill it, Tarleton. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
Or like whatever with the bank
We're at the
robberies,
party.
whatever
She
they
has a
used to
says
get.
she wants to go out dancing.
Get up
until
dressed,
9.
get all dressed
I get
up.
mad. I tell her to go ahead and stand. She storms
They'd
out.
shoot their name in
Doing
the
well,
side of the
Lawrence. I hardly
building.
ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
Yeah.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
Last contact with victim.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at
Jacket or
Bobby's
muddy
was
boots?
wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Tarleton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, you give in to broads,
I need the
you
hacksaw
give in
out
to
there.
them your entire life. Sounds like the Tarleton broad had her last drink at Barron's Bar.
Appreciate your
Check the
time,
place
sir.
out. You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Hobo camp, or should we go to the hobo camp?
we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
Get out of my car real quick. I want to change my outfit. I want to see the hacksaw. Oh, look at. I don't know, that's styling.
Well, okay, the hobo camp doesn't have until later, but it does say, go to the hobo camp for the, Charleston residents. You'll not find the hobo leader, instead of hobo named Ross.
Seems like a decent guy.
Alright, so don't go to the hobo camp. I got 15 police work to do. Alright, we're at the bar. How much you want to bet Galloway gets a drink?
Wait. Wait a minute.
Gents, drink? Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Last contact with victim.
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
Should be traceable. I'm Jen Ricky. Alright.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here.
Doubt.
But nothing to fit that description.
Yeah. Huh?
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her. Promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other men?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Alright.
Any idea
Yellow
where
cab.
she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates.
Oh.
That's him.
LAPD. Don't make me chase you, shitbird.
Oh.
Can't let the son of a bitch get away.
This?
Bates! Just want to talk.
It does look like this, doesn't it?
Is that a ride? Get in and drive. I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands. I don't think the
killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. Let's end this part. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
You already did.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road. Clean him out. Or the road's wet.
All right, you got me. I've had enough.
Put your hands where I can see them. Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Go.
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
What?
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor Boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
Oh. Okay. Awesome. A count of whatever?
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
So now I gotta find. Oh. Luckily, there's a phone right here.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
What was the comment?
How could I help, Detective?
Oh.
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
Well, thanks for watching.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man.
Thanks, man.
Alright.
Caller 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phil. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
I hope you're right.
You see our taxi anywhere?
Yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitmer. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitmer, 11K.
Where's that cab got you now?
I got the cab.
We're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It's a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor. He was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
Alright, now.
Stars smoke Bullseye cigarettes. Bullseye Tobacco Company. Of better variety.
Interrogate.
He's in interview too. Thanks. What do you make of him? Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Oh.
I don't know.
It is.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here,
Well,
Jessup, so it would be best if you
the
answered our questions
inaccuracies
truthfully.
of, and it is because
I don't want
whatever
any
Team
trouble, that's why I'm
Bondi
here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting
is,
killed. I
like,
got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
I don't know, they're
So why did you
Australian,
kill
so
her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at
Okay.
the beginning.
contact was
You
written.
went to Barron's bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrelson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
Yeah.
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
Incident Bates.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrelson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup.
Movement.
Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab and I caught a bus back to the base.
We spoke to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all
I'm just
upset about her
playing
husband
these for,
bawling about
like,
her
all
kids.
the meme
She looked
pictures.
old.
Like I could sit there and
Left around closing, maybe 1:30. Got on a bus and she fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
Oh.
An All-American 249.
Oh, yeah.
I went past her place. She jumped off and I stayed on it downtown. After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro. The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
Cab ride with victim.
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
That's not how I'd put it.
So the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in two in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
What now? Drive all the way to San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
There's a depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Bus depot?
3 suspects in the can and 1 on the hook. Still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Controller reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. I'll need time to get downtown.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KDPL, we have Lars Harrelson picked up.
11K, roger.
What? Are you listening to the TV? So what am I going into the bus depot?
I didn't come to California to be a...
Oh.
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
LAPD. We're after the driver of All-American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute. Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
Skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop.
I'll need to run the loop.
Okay.
He's only a
Spring
writer,
Street,
so
Olive
can't
Street,
really help
7th
you.
Street, Wilshire, Union. Alright.
5 years from now, all our
No,
jobs
we're not
will be
going to
done by
drive the whole
robots.
thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
That broad has socks in it.
Oh. Who's that? Oh. Alright. So drive it counterclockwise, so it turn around, eh?
Just a second. No harm done. A service of the Americans.
Huh? That's the bus driver.
Some kind of problem, buddy?
I got some kind of problem,
we're
buddy.
investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
Is that okay? What's really messed up? Look at, hold on. Because, all right, look at that. There's my partner.
I want to emphasize at the outset of these hearings that the fact the Committee on Un-American Activities is investigating alleged communist influence and infiltration in the movie picture industry must not be considered or interpreted as an attack on the industry itself. Nor should our investigation be interpreted as an attack on the majority of persons associated with this great industry. I have every confidence that the vast majority of movie workers are patriotic and loyal Americans.
A long list of prominent motion picture witnesses appear before the committee. Speaking for the film, Eric Johnston, president of the Motion Picture Association, talks frankly concerning the attitudes of the producers.
We're accused of having communists and communist sympathizers in our employ. Undoubtedly, there are such persons in Hollywood, as you will find elsewhere in America. But we neither support nor defend them. We want them exposed. We're not responsible for the political or economic ideas of any individual. But we are responsible for what goes on the street. We guard that with great care. If communists have attempted to inject their propaganda into the motion picture, they have failed miserably. We will never permit them to succeed.
KTI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network. For 4 years, starting to look at even kinder and get it to the side of the road. Distant farm chores to secure our freedom and our future. Now we have our boys home again.
Are we gonna get in this time?
Would like to help
Finbar.
you to secure.
So Sailor Boy escaped by the seat of his bell-bottom trousers. Left her brought alive.
Left her by the hobo camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup. These foes hate cops.
Those foes hate cops. That is the body. Uh-oh, Finbar's got the shotgun.
LAPD! We'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested.
They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far. I need you to stay copacetic. We need to hold out for the cavalry. How do we do that? Like this.
If you want your rightful share,
I know what you did last night.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Kremlin's over here, Phelps.
Now we gotta sit here and watch frickin' Micah.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Maybe not.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. It's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Hold on.
Good night, sir.
And I got time to
Take a
sit
seat,
here and
Courtney.
watch the yeah.
We need your help, Jack. I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them, that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess. We want you to negotiate, Jack. The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. I'd say, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that? We are better trained, Jack. I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Cops as goons fighting dinosaur.
Hey, fuck you, asshole!
Hey, fuck you, asshole.
I survived the war for this.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Seems irrelevant.
Alright, so I found... Oh, there's the bloody rope.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
So, let's see, we got... Oh, no, it's on. The purse and the blood-stained rope piece. That's it. So we can walk out of here.
That's the guy from the paper about that big case.
You got a problem, Carl? Husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same shtick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession and we can charge the bum with murder.
The bum took a swipe at me.
We're going this
Put him
way.
down on my saddle.
I want to make homicide. You know you've made it if you can get it, yes.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected 8 guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrelson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Yep.
Are you denying that you strangled Mrs. Terrelson with a length of rope?
I'm not denying anything. You have to have proof, lackey.
What are you staring at, boy?
We found a matching piece of rope in your lean-to. I think we'll find the blood will match too.
I own no property. How could it belong to me?
Contact the victim.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrellson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
Alibi?
At the camp.
Huh?
You were up on the hill. You were seen during the day. We have a witness. We have evidence. Come clean with me, Ackerman, and I'll see what I can do for you.
I despise your pity. You have nothing that links me to this woman.
Make him squirm.
We have you cold, Ackerman. Her purse and the ballroom ticket were in your lean-to. Tell us why you did it.
I kill because people need killing. It's what I was trained to do.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrellson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
I don't know if we got up to level 19 or what. Come on. Oh. City damage. Still got Valorous. Still friggin' 5-starred the case. Alright. I don't know. I gotta go take the dogs out. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll be doing more of this at some point. Oh. I don't know, we're gonna see. This will be next on A Noire. We're gonna see Billie Holiday.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away.
It's Jessica Rabbit.
Wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song when I'm burning.
Studio secretary murder. I don't know. Next time on A Noire. Let's see. I was going to. Yeah. Uh-oh. Let's see. Does she get hit by a train? Does she get hit by a pipe? Does she get hit by some guy? Uh-oh. Find out next time.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year.
I'm aware that...
Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve.